If you found this reading, your soul has already crossed the threshold. The Lionsgate portal is open and the energy is electric, alive with codes of transformation, ancient remembrance, and destiny realigning. You didn't stumble here by chance. You were called. Spirit has a message for you. So take a deep breath, soften your heart, and step into the fire of your becoming. Your reading begins now.
Welcome in, my beautiful Taurus friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Rhea. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space, and start with an oracle message. So the Lionsgate portal is going to be open on August the 8th. Some of us are already feeling the energy, especially those of you that are spiritually in tune. And if you're into manifesting, co-creating your desired life experience, this is a perfect portal to work with because it is one of the most powerful portals of the year. So a lot of messages that Spirit wants to share with you around this. And we're going to start with an oracle message. This is a theme, a message Spirit wants to give you. So we are getting small steps. You're meant to take small steps. They want you to stay in motion. Keep moving along your path here towards your dreams and your goals. So the message is the small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them, Taurus. They will take you there. Okay, so once again, the small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them. They will take you there. And slow and steady will win the race, and careful actions. Okay, there's no need to rush into anything. Let's take it slow and steady here, one step at a time. It is leading you to wherever it is that you are going. We are going to now pull an affirmation card, an affirmation that you can carry with you, an affirmation that is supporting you through this Lionsgate portal. So this portal is going to be active throughout the month of August. There's going to be peak points, which is August the 8th, August the 17th, and also August the 26th. So mark those dates down in your calendars, everyone. Repeat this affirmation as much as you can over the next 3 months. So we are getting action. Action is going to be your superpower, staying in motion. Okay, those actions are what unfolds your manifestations, your dreams. So some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. I'm getting Baywatch vibes. So I'm getting that coming in as a confirmation. Perhaps you watched Baywatch, the series. So I am responsible for my own life. I take action towards my goals and my own happiness every day. So I'm going to read that to you one more time. I'm responsible for my own life. I take action towards my goals and my own happiness every day. This is where you are stepping into your soul's authority. You're stepping in as a leader in your life. Okay, this is what Spirit wants you to do, and take action from that place. All right? And some of you might be resonating with the images, the people in the cards that are coming up for you today. So just remember that these are earth angels that are showing up for you. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else it is that Spirit wants to share with you. Now, I'm seeing some of you near water or a beach. Maybe you've been traveling to an island. Maybe you have water around you. It's definitely showing up today. So we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is stability, this is grounding energy, this is also security. It also has to do with money energy, right? Power. And right now, this is an energy that is supporting you in the creation of stability and security in your life, whatever that means to you. Abundance, prosperity, wealth, right? So this might be a focus for you. Know that you are the creator of it, and I'm seeing a lot of victory around it. All right, you're going to claim victory. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Here is this place of fulfillment and attainment. You're reaching a point where you're going to level up in your life, Taurus. This is incredibly powerful for you because I feel that you've been working really hard towards it. You're going to find that your hard work is paying off. You're going to see the results of it, right? One small step at a time. We've got a hawk in this image. So maybe you've been seeing a hawk recently. It's coming in as a sign, and especially if it's circling around in the sky. Anytime I see birds circling, I'm like, okay, there's a portal there. There's some energy that I can access, and then I just embody it. So this is the Nine of Pentacles for you, and we also have the Five of Pentacles. I feel this is a coming home energy for you. And maybe you were going through times that were difficult, challenges. And I feel Spirit is calling some of you to step out of your comfort zone around something, especially around co-creating, manifesting, right? Maybe you've been calling something in and perhaps it hasn't shown up yet. And there's action that needs to take place. Action is going to be a superpower for you. When you have the thoughts, when you have an idea, you desire to do something, it's the action that unfolds the manifestation, that vision into your reality, right? So change is definitely taking place and it might be uncomfortable. So Spirit wants you to tap into your inner strength to move through whatever this is. That remember, any challenges, turbulent energies, any kind of hardships, they're only temporary. They too shall pass, okay? And you've got the shapeshifter energy here, Taurus. So Spirit really wants you to embody that within yourself, to be flexible and adaptable as you are moving through changes, tuning into the energy of abundance. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it, Taurus, when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how this reading resonates. So share with me in the comment section below. So beautiful things are unfolding here for you. And, I'm getting sunny energy. Maybe you're out in the sun, exploring, hitting the beaches, enjoying time with your friends, working really hard in between as well. I'm seeing someone that may be traveling, or as you are kind of, moving about your day, I'm seeing someone that may have like a selfie stick. I don't know if you're online, Taurus, but your presence, your energy is going to be recognized. Your hard work, your energy, your efforts are going to pay off in a big, big way. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. And Taurus, I have your readings up twice a week, once on Wednesdays and once on Sundays. Okay. And I also have a secondary channel, or a third channel, sorry, that I've launched, the Sacred Oracles. I'll leave the link in the description box below. I'm about to launch a video there. The intro is already up, and I'm going to be posting a video there this week. So make sure you go check that out and subscribe. So the number 4, the number 9, the number 5 here, 495 or 495. These are light code activations. Again, coming through this Lionsgate portal. Remember that this portal is supporting you. Fear doesn't have any kind of room to take a hold of your dreams. You have to set the fear aside. I'm definitely getting fear kind of running rampant. And, sometimes I fear things as well. And what I do is I just set it aside. It doesn't have to override or control me. Right? I just put it aside and I just kind of know it's there. It's like, yes, I feel you, fear, but you're not going to override what I'm trying to do today. It's like, what is that saying? Not today, Satan, right? That's the saying that's coming in. So the 4 of Pentacles, I'm getting someone worried about their finances, worried about money, energy, prosperity, abundance, love. Maybe holding on to it too tightly, where it creates this like friction, or it creates this like struggle or battle within oneself. So this is something that Spirit wants you to recognize within yourself, especially if you're feeling this like stress and worry around your finances, maybe around a relationship, maybe around something that felt stable and maybe it doesn't feel stable right now. Things are changing. Keep yourself grounded, because change definitely is coming in. Change is inevitable, everyone, and change is something that we need to learn to create a healthy relationship around, because with change comes growth. When we have feared change, I always find that when I'm afraid of change, it's harder for me to move through it. So the more that I recognize that, okay, I'm having a hard time in the change that's come in, I usually recenter myself, keep myself grounded. I tend to go back to a schedule that works for me best. That's how I deal with change, is having a good schedule and not taking things too personally. So here I feel someone may be struggling with change in their life right now. You have the strength to move through this change. This too shall pass. And there's something beautiful that is coming out of the change in your life. It might not feel like that in the moment, but know that it's definitely something beautiful coming in, and move through this one step at a time, slow and steady. No need to rush through it. You're meant to experience the experiences you're having in your life, Taurus. We're here in this earthly realm to experience everything that comes with it. Sometimes emotions are really high and we go through difficult times or life experiences that feel unfair. And sometimes, life is unfair. But there's a purpose and a reason behind everything that we go through, right? So you've made it this far already, and what hasn't broken you has made you stronger, right? So this is what Spirit wants you to tap into. Now we have this opportunity that the Lionsgate is supporting here. It is amplifying your ability to create, to manifest. This is what the number 4's frequency and vibration is here in this card, is the ability to be able to manifest. So the things that you're thinking about, you're able to bring them into your material world. You're able to create them with the physical body that you have here in this earthly realm. How are you using that physical body? How are you taking care of it? Right? So it's really important that you take care of your mind, body, spirit, your physical body, because this is a temple that we use in this earthly realm to create the world that we're living. And I'm seeing someone holding on to something like a hoarding energy. Have you been holding on to a lot of things, or is your house cluttered with things that maybe don't connect with you anymore? I'm getting someone's closet. They may have clothes. Like, I feel there's stagnant energy, a lot of dust, a lot of things that you have to clear out. And over the next 3 months is a perfect time for you to clear that out, especially if you're feeling like you've been called to do that, right? And investments, clearing of energy and reorganizing and investing here. So perhaps there is some sort of an investment that you have made, and remember, calculated actions, right? This is what they're wanting you to do, slow and steady. There's no need to rush into anything. So if there is some sort of an investment that you're making, make sure that it is in alignment with you and you have all the information that you need around it. I'm also seeing some of you managing your money a little bit differently. This is coming through the 9 of Pentacles here, the 4 to the 9 of Pentacles, the management of your money. So if you're spending money on things that you don't need right now, something that Spirit wants you to check up on, because your money is meant to grow and work for you, especially over the month of August, September, and October. And what this portal is doing is giving you access to this money energy, the ability to create it, the ability to see results with it. How are you using that power? How are you wielding that power? How are you broadcasting your own power in this material world with that energy? Now, what I'm getting here is someone that is working hard. Maybe you have a side hustle, or there's something extra that you're doing to accumulate finances. They want you to learn about money, especially those of you that have money on your mind. You're wanting to have wealth and not really worry about money. Learn about money. Read books about money. So what this portal is, it is a gateway to self-mastery, right? It is a gateway to your soul's authority, you tapping in and connecting with that version of yourself. So if you have any good books that you've read recently, Taurus, around money, share it with us in the description, or sorry, in the comment section below. I read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That's the first book that comes to mind, because before I started my YouTube channel, before I decided that I wanted to create my own dreams and not work for someone else creating their dreams, I first read that book because it was suggested. It was recommended to me, so I did. And it's a small little book. I read through it within 2 days, and I took down a bunch of notes. And the first half of the book is where I really connected with and implemented some of the things that were written in that book. And it changed my life. I can honestly say that it changed my life in the way that I thought. So yes, mastering money, how it works, is how you're going to live within that experience. I'm also seeing results are speaking louder than anything else. The results are going to speak for themselves. So, whatever it is that you're working towards, like, I'm seeing someone that has a lot of different things on their plate. Like, you're trying to do a lot of different things here. And I feel you're very stable and grounded right now, Taurus. I really do. I feel some of you are keeping yourselves in a place that is steady and flowing in a nice rhythm. And you're really seeing yourself moving on an incline and seeing the results of that. And then I'm seeing others that feel like you're on a stagnant energy, which is coming through the Four of Pentacles. The reverse, the darker light of this, like the darker energy. There's some light here too where you're really finding yourselves rising up in frequency and vibration. You're really seeing the results of your efforts. And here, like, you're going to see the results of your hard work and efforts, the energy that you're putting out there, whether this is, you know, you kind of diving into the dark or the light. Wherever you are, you're going to see results of the energy that you're outputting in your reality. Okay, so I'm getting organization here and really putting some firm roots in the ground as you are moving through this, you know, Lionsgate portal. And I feel organization for you is going to be key here, especially in your day-to-day life, like having some sort of a set schedule. That's just on a practical level for some of you. And those of you that are spiritually in tune, I feel that, you know, implementing affirmations or, you know, little things, you know, tapping into your spirit mind, you know, being in the material mind, but also in your spirit mind, connecting with that. So, you know, you're receiving a lot right now. There's a receiving energy, and I feel this is receiving communication from spirit, signs, guidance, clarity that is allowing you to walk a path that is bringing you the results that you need. And it's also a time of harvest for you as well, to reap the rewards, to enjoy what you've created for yourself, to stop and smell the roses, to immerse yourself in the experiences you're having, to celebrate them. Every little joy and, you know, any little happiness, to celebrate it in your life. And this too is passing any times of troubles, challenges. Remember that when we're going through troubling times, challenges, obstacles, interference, we are growing within that experience. You are learning so much from that. So it can overwhelm us sometimes, right? And this feels like a whirlwind for you, like it happened. There's something that is happening really quickly. It doesn't feel good. It feels like you're not connected with yourself. There's almost like a disconnect between you and spirit, or you and yourself. If that's the case, they want you to recenter and come back to yourself, to come home, right? Sometimes we can get caught up in energies that are external to us, like drama, gossip, you know, world events, these kinds of things. It's good to be aware of this, but not to immerse yourself in the illusion of some of the things that aren't even real, right? And there's so many illusions in the world. Now, I'm getting this temporary period of hardship for you. So remember that when we are going through a low period, there's a high coming. This is kind of like the Nike swoosh, right? So whenever there's a low, remember that there's a high coming. And whenever we have a high, prepare for the low. Life is constantly fluctuating, right? You know this, you felt this, you've been through it. And again, what hasn't broken you has made you stronger. And these moments in our lives that feel challenging, I feel we have many of them. Even in my life, I know that there's more to come. We're actually moving. I've announced this on my channel. And, you know, we're moving to a place where we have no experience in, but we're ready for it. Something that we've desired to do. And it's like, you know, I've been visualizing it like, oh my gosh, we're going to move into this place. And it's like, you know, there's all these different possibilities. And I know that there's going to be a lot of challenges the first year, and we're ready for them. And I feel that some of you are walking out into the challenges because you know that you want to grow. So you're stepping out of your comfort zone. And as you've gone through those challenges, you're now coming back home. It's like, whew, thank God that's over now. And you're going to find that you have evolved through that experience, that there's so much that you have gained through it. And there's something really good that is coming out of this. This is what they want you to know. There's something really good coming out of the challenges that you are facing. Don't ever be afraid of challenges, because you have the power, the ability to move through them. And this Lionsgate portal is supporting you in whatever it is that you need in order to move through challenges that you are facing. So remember that if there's support that you need, call on that support. Remember that you are the one. They're pointing the finger at you. You are the one that creates the experiences you're having. You are the one that navigates through them in the energy that you choose to move through them. So this is where they want you to recenter yourself and see how you are showing up within the experiences you're having, because you have full control over your thoughts, Your words, your actions, and actions are going to speak louder than words here, everyone. Okay, I'm getting a lifeguard energy coming in. I don't know if any of you were lifeguards when you were younger. I'm getting, like, of course, Baywatch is coming in, but also some of the 80s and 90s TV shows. Like what I'm getting here is Saved by the Bell. I don't know if any of you watched Saved by the Bell. There's a few other shows that were around that time. You can share with me in the comment section below. But I'm getting this like nostalgia here with this Five of Pentacles. Life used to be so different back in the day, and now it's way different than what it was. And life is going to continuously change. We are evolving as a human race, as spiritual beings. This earth is also changing. So yes, it comes with growing pains. This is what I want to call this, is growing pains. And that's also a TV series that was out back in the 80s and 90s, right? So yeah, it's interesting. Perhaps you've been kind of sitting at home watching some of these, going back to your childhood. And I feel some of you are coming back home from a long journey. Maybe you've been traveling for a while, Taurus, or there's something you've kind of been in working and doing. And because you're finished that, you're now coming back. I feel that maybe you were out filming, doing some yard work, building something, and now you're coming in, and it's that, you know, after you've done that hard work through the day and you're coming home to have that dinner, that meal, this is what this Five of Pentacles feels like. That, all right, we've done the work, we had a really good day, now we're having this beautiful meal and enjoying each other's company. That's a vibration and frequency that I'm feeling here with the Five of Pentacles for you. And we've got all pentacles, very grounded energy. So remember, you want to stay centered. There's a lot happening in your world right now. And, you know, maybe you're just, you know, immersed in the actual experience, not linking up with your thoughts, your heart center. So you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself, right? You know, clearing the thoughts in your head if they're overwhelming, too much, and expressing the energy of love as you're moving through your experience. So what I'm going to do now is bring you a message from your subconscious, your higher self, through the Dream Gate Oracle. So I'm going to read you the interpretation here from the guidebook. So let's see what it is that your higher self, your subconscious, is saying to you today. So we are getting Choose Your Adventure. Look at that. Choose Your Adventure. How many of you used to read those books? I loved those books. Oh my goodness. Choose Your Adventure. So lucid dreams, conscious discoveries, and manifestation. And you might be resonating with the image. All right, so let's find the interpretation here and read that to you. You might be experiencing lucid dreaming. And oh my goodness, recently I've been having a lot of clear lucid dreams. I've been writing them down, and there are so many messages Spirit is wanting to share with all of us. So have you ever woken with a dream knowing that you are indeed asleep? If so, you may have experienced lucid dreaming. This sacred gift, which can be activated and worked with like a muscle, also provides opportunities to explore the hidden facets of our unconscious self. In lucid dreams, we may feel unbound from our waking life as we stretch our imagination to entirely new limits, playing out our deepest desires, wishes, or unresolved patterns. In many ancient spiritual philosophies, it was believed that lucid dreaming was used to tap into the illusionary nature of reality and to examine more closely the secrets of the universe. In the lucid state, dreamers may experience feelings of exhilaration, elation, and freedom. Here we may fly through galaxies, bathe in pools and diamonds, glide along rainbows, or travel to any destination of our choice. Being lucid and aware in our dreams comes down to our ability to differentiate between the reality of our dreams and our waking world. And we can use this knowledge to activate our travels and strengthen our days. If you feel as though there are some dreamy places you wish to explore, if you would like to create a stronger bridge between your waking life and dreams, or if you have a newfound thirst for more discoveries, here are a few examples or exercises you can do to stimulate this process. Set intentions. Keep a journal and reality check. So before you go to sleep, set an intention to have a lucid dream. Visualize yourself becoming aware that you are dreaming and being able to control the journey. When you wake up, set an intention for your day and remind yourself of it. keep a journal, because journaling can help you become more aware of your dreams and remember more details about what you are visualizing. Write down everything you can remember once you wake up, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant the details are. And the reality check is get into the habit of checking whether you are dreaming several times a day. This may sound strange, but this step can also help you develop the habit of checking whether you are dreaming in your dreams as well. Now, the message here is if you have chosen this card, or if this card has shown up for you, you are being offered a doorway into multiple timelines ahead. You have the opportunity to turn towards what you love as you gently step out of your comfort zone, your current comfort zones. The universe may soon present you with an alternate direction or choice. Let it be the one that truly draws you in. Let it usher you through times of uncertainty as you follow the path of least resistance. Perhaps at this time, you are also becoming aware of the steps you have taken in the past. If you have regrets, know that the lessons you have learned and endured are all a part of the refinement of your self-awareness and confidence. Your infallible composure comes with the reinforcement of your own foundation, which you have built through trial and error and self-compassion. Over time, you may notice a divine plan with the timing of things, and that you now have more creative control with the trajectory that you are on. Every choice you make can have a ripple effect on your life and the lives of those around you, and your knowledge of this is only becoming stronger. This also helps you take stock of the preciousness of your time. Nothing is to be wasted anymore. Your inner circle, your relationships, your desires, your goals are all powerful markers and reflections of the refinement of your life. You know how to choose wisely, and this is your sacred adventure. This is your sacred adventure. All right, so that is choose your adventure here, my friends. And we're going to close and seal your reading with an angel number. All right, so this angel number is coming to you with guidance, and let's see what it is that you're receiving. So change, blessed change is coming in the number 5 here, so it's connecting to the 5 of Pentacles. So message from the divine are coming through here. You're on an adventure. There's freedom coming in for you, curiosity. This is going to be a superpower. New opportunities, you want to embrace them. They're not scary. Okay, and life path. This is all a part of your life's path. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.